guys. So I don't go live in here enough. I'm trying to do it like once or twice a week. But instead of doing my 15-second clips, I have a lot more to say than like a minute. So I wanted to go live. This isn't going to be hugely long. It's just going to be probably like 5 minutes. But I wanted to talk about the scale. You know, I've talked about the scale before, that I'm doing a program where I weigh myself every day. I track what I'm eating so that I can see every day how what I'm eating affects me. So, you know, I'm not really looking at the loss each day. I'm really looking at the loss per week, and I'm going 2 pounds at a time. So today when I stepped on the scale, I kind of had a feeling this would happen, but the scale went up 1 pound. Since yesterday morning, people could be like, oh my gosh, you're failing, you gained a pound. But guys, this is all just figuring out what works. I'm going to be okay with it. Before I would freak out, I would skip my workout, I would eat junk, but not this time, not anymore. I am going to learn from what I ate and realize what I can and can't have and what I can and can't have in my house. So since I wrote everything down that I ate yesterday, I know exactly, well, it's 3 things that it could have been. And I have a pretty good idea that 2 of them are going to be a no-no for me. So there was a salted caramel dark chocolate in the break room at work. It was just 1 piece. I doubt that may have been it. That's a chance that it was that led to my weight gain. But it was just 1 square. You know, it's a treat. It's okay. I also had a Starbucks yesterday because I was extremely tired. Today I'm going to make my coffee at home and use my nut pods, which is a lot healthier than, even though it was a non-fat vanilla latte, the vanilla has sugar and I don't like sugar-free. So that could be it. But I have had this exact same drink, a grande non-fat blonde vanilla latte, before and still lost weight. So my guess is it was the tater tots I had last night. And also, it could be the cauliflower that I had because it had breading on it and was fried in a pan. You know, it was delicious, but probably not the best because it had almond flour on it, it had panko and Parmesan. So I'm going to try to tweak the recipe a little bit so it's just like Parmesan and no actual breading. We're going to see. Or I'm going to majorly cut down on the amount of breading it has on it. So most likely it was because I had those carbs at dinner time. Because I've been learning for me personally, if I have carbs after 5 p.m., I'm going to have a gain. It may be only like 2 ounces, but this time it was a pound. You know, and I could be freaking out about it, but you know, I'm not because, you know, these 2 weeks have been going absolutely perfectly. I have gained 0.2 pounds from having a glass of wine, but besides that, the scale has gone down. So of course, obviously, weight loss is not that perfect. I'm still at 5.2 pounds lost in 2 weeks. I'm cool with that because I know today I can tighten things up. I won't have carbs after 5 p.m. I'll make my coffee at home. And I've learned that I can absolutely not have tater tots in my house. You know, that is just a reality. There are certain things that you're going to be... There are certain things that, open-ended things, as Alana says, that are going to lead to a gain on the scale. That's just the reality. If you're eating things that are open-ended, like you're having wine, but you're not tracking how much you're having. You're having, let's say, a veggie chips, but you don't track how much you're having. You're having grapes, but you don't measure them. Like I measure them in a container that's the same size as about a cup. That's what I always do for grapes, berries, things like that. That's what I always do. But if you're eating things open-ended, like I tried to count the tater tots. I was trying to just have 5. I think I had closer to 15 or 20 tater tots. And, you know, people could say tater tots aren't horrible. I made them in the air fryer. But, you know, it still has breading. It still has gluten. It still has carbs. And I just think besides them being a carb after 5 p.m., I think the breading on them are just not good for me. So, you know, I have recipes for cauliflower tots, and I'm going to try to make those and see if I can get my family on board with that. Because, you know, I get them for the family. I say I'm not going to eat them, but I do. But for me, it's starchy, salty. Those are the things that I really, really crave and I really, really want. So, you know, we just have to learn. So I'm in weight loss mode. Honestly, we probably can't have tater tots in the house. You know, that's the honest truth. We've had chips in the house. Chips have been a weakness for me before, but I've been able to stay away from the chips because I had one chip since I started this program and it just didn't taste good to me. But tater tots still taste fantastic. I make them in the air fryer. They're crispy, they're delicious, they're salty. They're exactly what I crave. So, I mean, this journey is all about learning what works for our body and what doesn't, you know? And obviously, carbs like tater tots just don't work for me. Maybe it's chocolate. I don't know. Maybe I'll try adding in a piece of chocolate with my normal eating and see how that affects me the next day. It's all about testing things and figuring out how this works so that we can perfect our own meal plan, our own needs for our body as time goes on. So that's really all I had for you guys today. You know, as you can see, my weight loss is not perfect. You know, gain on the scale, that's okay. It's just one day. Moving on. Today's going to be great. And we leave for Knoxville after work, so I'm excited. It's going to be a real test to see how I do. We're bringing lots of stuff with us, veggies, fruits. We're even bringing leftovers so that we can make dinner at the house we're renting tomorrow night. So it's all about planning and all about being prepared. You know, I went live over on my Facebook and over on my Facebook yesterday to give tips for travel and summer parties. So if you're not following me over at Facebook, make sure you're following me. Facebook.com/thefitspiritualmom, one word. Hey, good morning. So that's all I have for you guys today. So, you know, you're weighing yourself every day. You see a gain one day. It's probably something you ate the day before. So, you know, it's okay. I'll tighten it up and I will just fuel my body as I know it needs. Bye guys, later.